Welcome to your monthly focus, February 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Now, February 2020 carries a 6 energy with it, so we will be looking at our routines, our health and well-being collectively. Also, 6 is the universal number for love. So we'll be growing relationships, falling in love with things, following our passions, stepping into our passions, our love for ourselves, for other people, for the things that we want in our life. Absolutely. Some of the things that will be happening for the month of February when we look at the astrology, Mercury. Well, we start off with the sun in Aquarius. So we're looking for the unique, the different, the new, the original, and how to bring that into our lives in one way or another. We'll find out as we hit the cards. Mercury goes into Pisces on February, I think the 3rd, followed by Venus moving into Aries. So Mercury going into Pisces, it's kind of we can kind of get dreamy in our talk, in what we want. It's a beautiful time to have that conversation with yourself of seeing the potential of your tomorrow and where you can grow it. It can bring magic to our words, almost a spirituality in our flow of how we talk, of what we do in order to go forward. So we could be a little bit more creative with our dream, our desires. Venus going into Aries, it wants love, it wants it now, it wants it exciting, it wants it new. We're kind of the warrior in love. We want to change it and make it sparkle, and it's like new love, new beginnings, new starts. So we're looking for the new experiences. We're looking to be wowed, to be swept off our feet. And so we also need to look at how to sweep somebody off their feet and show them love as well. We have the full moon then in Leo at 20 degrees. I believe our full moon for our eclipse, our lunar eclipse, was at 20 degrees as well. So there's a pattern here that we have to pay attention to, that it really attaches to that energy. So if you need to review that video of the lunar eclipse, then by all means, please go back. I think January the 10th. That doesn't sound right. Maybe. Around January the 10th, look for one of my videos, scroll through the specials perhaps, and you'll be able to visit back to that energy and how it portrays in this energy going forward, how we are growing, stepping into that energy at a different level. Mars, I believe, then moves into Capricorn. So when Mars moves into Capricorn, we become a little bit more strategic. We want to do the steps. We want to follow through. We want to have the order. We want to be successful the first time around. Then we'll have Mercury going retrograde, although from the beginning of February all to this point of February 16th, we will be in shadow. So we will be revisiting this part of our walk with Mercury during this time, and coming back stronger and more knowledgeable than ever before. The sun will then move into Pisces, so happy birthday, Pisces. I think right after that, shortly after that, we've got Saturn and Neptune talking together in a very harmonious way. So the dreams, be careful not to get caught up in the illusions. We want the expansion of our dreams, of our spirituality. It will all be exploding inside of us. So it'll be a very magical, spiritual time for us. And then we will enter the new moon in Pisces at 4 degrees. And if you remember way back in December 26th, when we had the solar eclipse, it was at 4 degrees. Our last new moon was at 4 degrees. And now here we are with this moon at 4 degrees on February the 23rd. And I believe believe that is an 11 energy with the numerology. So before we get any further and we turn to the cards, remember, I do love you. Welcome, Scorpio, and let's get right to the cards, shall we? I guess they need a little bit more of a shuffle. I was jumping the gun, I guess. Tried to shuffle them up before. Okay, there we go. We'll cut them. And our first card is, oh, the Queen of Pentacles appears? Huh. You can have the abundance you want, the happiness, the joy. That's what this card says, that you sit in perfect contentment. The storm has passed. You start to enjoy life again. You start to see the possibilities of your tomorrow. You know that anything that you want in life will not be taken away from you. Anything that you have right now will not be taken away from you. You get this sense of knowing, of knowledge. The sky, you know, look at the background. The storm is past. You're sitting in the meadow and, oh, it smells good. You're happy, you're content, you're in the soft blue, so spiritual. You're feeling your spirituality. You're feeling your beauty, your worth. This is about enjoyment. This is about enjoying you, enjoying your surroundings, enjoying. Well, let's see what the other cards say. This is the storm has passed. So and we'll get to the energy that you kind of walked in with, but if you've been going through some things, know that the storm is passing now as you move into February. Okay, and as you start to walk through February and the other energies start to pick up, it's about stopping and smelling the aromas and the beauty of what surrounds you, or maybe of who you are. Maybe it's your environment that you're in, but there's some part of you, maybe you're just feeling good, you're feeling healthier, or maybe you're feeling a little bit more settled in your environment. You've kind of made it in some way more of a, or maybe that's what you want to do, but you feel grounded there. Yeah, and you're moving into a new energy as the storm is passing. Judgment. It's time to make a decision. It is. It's time to make a decision. Your goals, your dreams, your desires, what you want. It's time to make a decision to move forward. This could be work and career. This could be your health and well-being. Absolutely. It could be about allowing your creativity to flow. But judgment is, and it also brings in some kind of stepping stone to the work that you've already done with the judgment card. It kind of says you've developed yourself to this point, so now it's time to make a decision on whether or not you want to take it to the next level, to the next step, or make it a reality, because it's all been in theory, and now it's time to put it to practical use and see what comes of it. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful card. This is the yes card. This is what you have been asking for to come forward in your life is coming forward. Now, there's 10 Pentacles on this card, okay? And maybe if I hold it up, you can see all 10. But you have to look at them. You have to keep your focus on them. You have to keep your focus on what you want that yes to be, of what you want to truly manifest in your life, and join with the right people, work with the right energies. This could be relationships. This could be definitely a yes card within relationships, of growing that relationship deeper and stronger, and just going on the magic carpet ride, so to speak, and being grounded at the same time, having the best of all worlds. This could be bringing in money, finance. It also could be bringing in great love into your life. Absolutely. And we started with a pentacle. So we have the Ace of Wands. You're really looking at what truly brings you happiness or balance or a feeling of well-being. You see how you can bring balance in, that maybe if you've been working, now's the time where you can see where you can incorporate play or creativity or inner expression, bringing it out. And I think it's going to be a little bit of trial and error in order for you to really be able to understand it. So you might be switching things up a little bit, trying some new things, incorporating some new things, maybe just in your daily routine or in your environment or just about you. Maybe you're going with a whole new look. If you had short hair, you're getting extensions just to see what it feels like with long hair. Or maybe you're cropping it off, or maybe you get a wig to wear for a couple of weeks in the hairstyle you want and see if anybody even notices or compliments you before you spend the money on it. I don't know. It could be the smallest of things that you need to tweak in order to really bring in a harmony, in order to bring in a balance. And I believe as the month rolls out for you, you'll get more and more inspired on the little things to change. Queen of Swords. I think in order, you've been very determined. You've been very protective of your goals and your dreams, your wishes, the wants deep down within. And, it's time to lay down that sword. We go into the Queen of Pentacles here from where I'm laying it. So you kind of go from protective mode into enjoying mode. And I always say that, with this card, you're protecting your dreams and your desires, your values, your beliefs. But now it's time to enjoy. So it's like raising a child, right? We do the same thing for ourselves in our dreams. We're nurturing ourselves. We're nurturing those dreams. We're loving, giving it love, giving it passion in order for it to grow. And here it's kind of like, if it's your children, you're taking in those happy moments, those home videos that you made because it was so cute or adorable, or wow, they just knocked me off my feet with their expertise of, they've come back from university and they're like a changed person with so much new knowledge and a new sense of confidence, and you're admiring them for their growth and their potential going forward. And so you have to kind of look at your goals and your dreams now and say, wow, I've got a lot of potential that I can work with now. I've been determined. I have been protective. And now it's time to let my hair down a little bit and to enjoy what I'm stepping into. Enjoy my environment or the people around me. Enjoy my sense of purpose or my destiny. We have the Judgment card there. So, Five of Cups. Oh, Five of Cups. Oh. And yet there will be all this negativity dumping on you in and throughout, telling you that you shouldn't enjoy because this is happening or this could happen, or the what ifs. I think you could be consumed by the what ifs and fail to move. It could freeze you in place. So be very conscious of your inner thought, your self-talk, of what you are telling yourself, of what you are believing when you tell yourself certain things. You really need to make a conscious effort to turn towards joy, creativity, laughter, and fun. Absolutely. A little bit of romance. Throw in a little bit of romance there. And the Strength card. This is the action. We have to put forth the action. We have to have our own sense of integrity and respect for ourselves and the energy that we're putting into it. So you don't want to be dropping the ball on your own expectations this month. You really want to walk with a confidence and an independence of you've got this, that you have been preparing for this moment all your life in some way, in some fashion, in some form. And that you are at a point now that you can walk towards it. And you are deserving of it. And you're not going to take a shortcut. You're not going to try and do a fast track. You are going to do it one step at a time. You're going to do it with confidence and a sense of flow, a sense of happiness, a sense of well-being. The Devil for a working career. Oh my goodness. Are we leaving a job? Are we leaving a career? Are we starting something new? Are we starting a home-based business? Maybe we're starting a YouTube channel. What are we stepping into? What are we creating for ourselves that might create money coming in, or it might help the community in some way and grow the community in some way, or but it's your creativity, I would think. It's your yes card here. Don't allow your inner voice to say, you could never do that. Come on. Don't allow it to. Okay? Say, of course I can. Watch me. And then start to make a plan. Start to make a strategy to convince your mind to get on board with what you want to do. This could be very much with the Devil here of the transformation of who you are becoming when it comes to work and career, when it comes to what defines you, when it comes to what you do within the community, perhaps. That you are like the phoenix rising out of the ashes, that you have come to a point and time in your life when it's time to truly step into your own happiness and joy and celebrate the things that you do. Maybe it's your talents, your abilities, in order to take you on that journey that you want to step into in the first place. And it's like a rebirth of energy that's coming in. So this would be a beautiful time for you to start that home-based business, or that turning that hobby into a career. Hobbies cost money, careers make money. Look at this, love and relationships. Look what we got. We got the Empress. The Empress is one of our highest diplomats in the deck, one of our highest intuitives in the deck. So follow your inner gut at all times. Okay, and tap into the wisdom that you already possess. And treat situations when it's of emotion more of from a diplomatic standpoint. Okay, to just not get caught up in the drama, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. That made it easier. Just don't get caught up in somebody else's drama, or their path forward. You start working towards that. This is about your. This is if you are planning to add to the family. This is a very fertile energy, so take that as a warning, or take that as an invitation to. It's a very fertile time for you when it comes to relationships, growing relationships, starting relationships. And whatever relationships start right about now is really going to carry you into a lot of the decisions that you have been making and are making this month. I mean, we have Judgment right in the middle of all of this. So it's definitely time where you're going to make some very strong decisions. It could be in job and career, for goodness sakes. The Yes card comes where you get that promotion. You go for something and it materializes in your life. So go for it. Just going back to the work and career for a second while holding this card. I mean, if they always say that if they put out a job posting for just a manual laborer, they'll get hundreds upon thousands of applications. If they put out one for a management or a senior management, or all of a sudden it dwindles right down to tens of hundreds maybe. A lot of us don't think that we're capable of doing Our brain talks us out of knowing our own wisdom and our own intuition and our own creativity, our talents, our abilities that can actually make us quite adept at a higher position than we ever go for. Our brains talk us down, and it's kind of caveman thinking, right? To keep you in the safety net. You're safe here. You're doing good here. You know you've got this. There's no struggle. There's no room for failure. Okay, but with these cards, there's still no room for failure because it's not there. So long as you don't let the negativity take you away. So long as you don't let your mind start talking you out of some of your fabulous ideas. And this could stem off into relationships. This could be new relationships, putting a new life within a relationship, bringing out the romance in a relationship. And this could be a lover. This could be platonic. This could be with a parent or a child or somebody close to you, though, a good friend, a best friend perhaps. A lover, a partner. This could be new people coming into your life. Absolutely. This is a time when you could easily add to the family. It's about birth. It's about starting anew. This could be taking the relationship to a new level. But I get the sense of romance and sensuality here. So I think it's a lot about the romance and the joy and the happiness that you feel within the relationships, and to celebrate those things within the relationships. And it will grow the relationships much deeper, and it will open up your energy to new relationships that are parallel with that kind of thinking. We have the Sun card. Oh, yeah. When you are doing it, this is new moon affirmation every day. Okay, every day do some kind of affirmation about how great you are, how wonderful you are. If you're on my Patreon site, then listen to the I Am meditation that I just put out. YouTube, I've got all kinds of different meditations in order to raise you up, in order to, I've got an I Am, I believe, or something along those lines. So look in the specials part of my actual page, and you will be able to find something to, make a mission statement. This is a month to write your mission statement. This is the month to put a mantra into place. This is a month to put it about you. You as the sun. You as what you are going to create, and raise your energy and raise your light so that you illuminate the path before you and you see it so clearly. It's so easy to make the decision. And we have the Three of Wands. We could be thinking, especially with health, relationship, routines, we could be looking at some new things to add into our life. We could be looking to incorporate some things that will allow us to have more joy and happiness in our life, of course. That's what this whole reading seems to be about for you. Really stepping into it. There is so much energy here to push you forward. I mean, we have the Yes card, for goodness sakes. The storm has passed. There's a strength about you. And you are the Empress when it comes to love and relationships this month. So it's about opening up the doors to the possibilities of what you can let into your life for your overall well, good, and being. And until we meet again. Oh, wait, we didn't talk about the moon's full moon. Full moon will be work and career. You may then be letting go of a job, a duty, a responsibility, and more than likely it's to make way for something new. And we have our new moon, I think, in your fifth house. So Leo the lion appears, right? That's the fifth house. When we had the strength card. So knowing your strength, and walking within your strength, within your balance, within your knowing, and celebrate who you are, what you want to, what you can step into that really brings you joy and happiness. And yes, a little romance into your life. So look for ways of incorporating those things into your life. You may be having conversations about it. You may have to have a conversation about it with the other person in order to ignite that relationship, or ignite your creativity, or ignite your inner child coming alive within you. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.